Hi, I'm Aaron the Intern. This week, we're going to take a behind-the-scenes look at Kinky Boots.
Oh, hi, I am Gilbert Dabity, and I am playing Lola in the Company Theater's production of Kinky Boots. And then before that, I was Jenny Zuko in Grease, and then Chiffon in Little Shop, and Mama Morton in Chicago. Then I played Phantom last year.
That's awesome. That's funny because you mentioned being Danny Zuko in Grease. I was also Danny Zuko.
Oh my gosh,
that's awesome.
I feel like coming into this role, I was really scared because I felt like I wasn't old enough to play the role. But like honestly, like with my lived experience, I think this is a role that's like very close to my heart, and like I'm very grateful to be given that opportunity.
Awesome.
I hope that the audiences feel a sense of grace for people in their life that they may not truly understand. I hope that they leave feeling elated and excited and hopeful for the future, and like they just had a ball for an hour and 20 minutes.
I really appreciate that. I'm really excited for the show. Thank you.
Yes, thank you so much.
Hi, I'm Sally Ashton Forrest. I'm the choreographer of Kinky Boots.
I'm Robert McDonough. I'm the music director of Kinky Boots.
What personally excites you most about Kinky Boots?
The storyline is what excites me the most, is being able to portray the culture of the drag queens. After watching that whole series of Pose, I totally got a whole new perspective on what it's like to live in the drag culture. So that was exciting for me to be able to put that into choreography and try to replicate it.
Do you have any favorite parts of the show that you're excited to share with audiences?
We were fortunate enough to get the original treadmills that they used on Broadway. And every night, I can't wait for that to come up because it's so, I mean, it seems very simple. There's 3 treadmills, so what, right? But for some reason or other, when you're on stage and you hear that band live and they're singing, it's so exciting. I can't wait for that every night.
What have been the major challenges in bringing the show to the stage?
I wouldn't say anything was a struggle. It wasn't out of the ordinary, harder than anything else. It's always hard to get everyone where you need to get them in any show. So I think it was a typical challenging show.
How do you see Kinky Boots impacting the local community and theater goers?
This show is so upbeat, it would impact them in having a great time. Come out with your friends, come with your family. It's a really good feeling show, and you just feel really good at the end. So I think it's just more of have a great time.
How does working on Kinky Boots compare to other shows that you've worked on?
A lot of the shows, especially like recently, Gentleman's Guide, which musically is so different from Kinky Boots, like it's like almost classical in style, and then to go to just like traditional pop, like Cyndi Lauper wrote the music. So in some ways that makes it easy because the music itself oftentimes is easier. It's the same 4 chords throughout the whole show, but in a lot of ways it makes it harder because people are not used to doing this kind of like regular pop. Usually, musical theater is usually such a mix, and this is like, run-of-the-mill pop.
What has been the most rewarding part about working on Kinky Boots?
I think the most rewarding part is watching the cast grow. If I think of that very first rehearsal, when everyone's kind of meeting each other for the first time and getting a feel for what they sound like together, to like opening night and feeling everyone really embrace the music and finally sounding comfortable with their parts. And it's one thing to like be sitting in rehearsal and learn your music, singing here are the tenors, here are the basses, and then you're all split up and you're running on treadmills and you're moving around the stage and still getting it all together. So
how do you plan to bring the score to life in a way that incorporates the story and the characters?
Oh, that's a great question. What I do is I cross my fingers and hope that the magic happens to bring the score to life. There's no special trick that I have. I'm just really lucky that we have really good musicians in the orchestra. We have really intelligent singers in the cast. We have a very intelligent sound person who's mixing all of the sound. So in a lot of ways, I don't really have any control. It's like I've taught everything, and then you just hope for the best and hope that it works out. And in this case, it really has. Like, it's just that opening night audience and the whole opening weekend. It's been like magical.
What is it like working together?
Oh, Sally and I love working together. It is a delight.
Yeah, I feel like I've got my right-hand man. Well, I always do these things to Robert that I'm like happy to everyone out in the cast, and then I look at him and go, and so it's like you got a little person to understand your frustrations, and he's a blast, and he's so talented, and he'll do anything to support what I need. Like a lot of instrumental, like let's play that dance section over. He'll just play it over and over and over, and I appreciate that.
And Sally's the same way. It's always like I'm assigning voice parts and Sally's there writing them down so she knows what to mix when she's doing the sound and knows where to make people stand, and if it's a really difficult passage of music, they're not doing something like acrobatic so they can actually sing it. And yeah, we just love working together. I'll do the show that I hate the most in the world with Sally just because I like working with Sally. So.
That's awesome. Perfect. That's awesome. How do you use this thing? I did it!
Keep that in.
Thank you, Harry.
2, 3, you gotta sing, sing,